Let's get going right now with that potential tropical cyclone one. I think it gets depression status probably later tonight, but you can see, I wanted to show you the big picture because look at all the rain. This is a day and a half ago. Look at all of the rain that's been up to our north. There's a frontal boundary that came down, it's kind of squeezing it out. Remember, the moisture came from the other side of the Yucatan. East Pacific came across and gave us all of this rain merged in with a cold front. Now, the leftover rain is starting to organize right there, and that is potential tropical cyclone one. All right, so it's going to be kind of I don't even say a 1-2 punch. It's like a 1-2-3-4 punch, really, for rainfall. This will be the final bit of it, but that's what's going to move up the Texas coast tonight and tomorrow morning. Pressure's down to about 1,005, winds at 30 miles per hour, and that's offshore. This is a live look at the Kennedy Space Center there in Houston, and you can see the rain's coming down, but notice the wind is not an issue. This is really not a wind issue more than anything else. It's a rain and flooding issue. There's the track. Tonight after midnight, tropical depression. That's what that symbol means right there. 35 mile per hour winds. 39 to 73 gets you 7 miles per hour, gets you a tropical storm. That looks like that happens probably tomorrow morning, somewhere in this range here. There's Houston. And then we've got a tropical storm with 40 mile per hour winds going by Houston, and then it makes landfall somewhere, it looks like Wednesday evening, Texas-Louisiana border right there, and then slowly falls apart over Louisiana. Most of the rain is going to be to the east and northeast of this. Now, we do have tropical storm warnings offshore of Texas, tropical storm watches, including Houston, or at least the coastal areas there. But then Louisiana, almost to New Orleans, but not quite yet, has tropical storm warnings. This is where we think we'll get some pretty good southerly winds coming in at about 40 miles per hour. I don't think it's much more than that. So, again, wind is not the big deal, but anywhere from basically Morgan City to Galveston is the ones that really have to watch it, especially there, even Lake Charles. Now, there's the forecast track. This is just for the center of that. It only has this little swath right here over water, and that's the only opportunity really to get strong, and then it'll weaken. But they've had a ton of rain already, right? Last 48 hours, really. This is the last day and a half worth, and you can see all the flooding already going on. Now, here's the forecast model through tomorrow morning at 4:30. Look at the heavy rain moving in to the Houston area. This is through tomorrow afternoon. That's around 5 o'clock. You can see the rain getting into Louisiana and New Orleans after that. Tomorrow night, about 11 o'clock, and then into Thursday. I think the rain spreads out as we get into Thursday morning, Thursday evening. Look at Atlanta, southern Georgia by Thursday night, and you can see even the panhandle of Florida. Then here comes another front to squeeze more moisture on the backside of that. Yeah, that's the big punch. So these rainfall totals will change, but some of these numbers are about anywhere from 6, 7, and 8 inches of rainfall. In some areas, we'll get a little bit more than that. Now, closer to home, a little bit of a breeze out there. Look at that. Yeah, southwest winds now out of the west-southwest around 10 miles per hour, 86 degrees. Couple of showers to track, but really not a whole lot there. 1 or 2 offshore. So we may get a sprinkle near the coast this evening, but most areas will stay dry, kind of like we did yesterday. The bigger picture shows this front kind of focusing it, but what I wanted to show you was this area here. This slides eastward the next couple of days. And so our rain chance actually goes up a little bit for Thursday. All right, here's tomorrow morning, not a lot. Tomorrow afternoon, 1 or 2 showers, but not a lot, 10 to 20%. That's in the evening on Wednesday. Thursday morning, already a shower or 2. And then Thursday midday into the afternoon, that's around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's a better chance for some rain. It's not a lot, but it's better than what we've had the last several days. So the forecast stays warm and muggy down through the 80s tonight and 80 for a low. Low to even mid-90s east of I-75 through the weekend. And rain chance about 30% Thursday and Friday. Slightly better rain chances, guys, for Saturday and Father's Day. There's not a whole lot, so don't cancel any of those outdoor plans.
We won't do that.